Hi, this is Diane with Bolan-Beaty Boogie, and this week, Mark wants to chat about an experience I was having last week. But I won't go into it because I want Mark to talk about it with you all. But he really helped me through it, and he wants to uh, help whoever might be going through something similar because that's really important to him. That's really important to him. One of the reasons that we joined up as a group and started doing these videos was because Mark really wants to, well, he wants to tell or let everybody know what's happening in the universe or what his experiences are, who's out there. But he also really wants to help us all because he knows it's really tough down here sometimes, even though it's wonderful. It's wonderful to have the experience of being physical on the earth, but it can be tough. And he remembers what that's like. And so he always wants to be able to help. And experiences that I've gone through, he always says, well, this is great because if you're going through it, somebody else is too. So he likes to, just give his, not really advice. He doesn't like to give advice, but he'll just think of ways that you could look at the energy and get it out or do what you might want to do with it so that you're going to be in a better space for yourself. So this is what he does here. I just wanted to remind everybody too that this is not specifically this show, but any show is not any type of medical advice. And I'm going to put the disclaimer on it too, but for entertainment purposes only. So hope you enjoy the show. Yep. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. I'm here. Hello, everyone. This is Mark. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be your host for the show tonight. Okay. Um. Okay, is everyone else here? Yeah. I've got. I've got. Yep. There you are. Okay. Yep. I've got some friends here with me. Not really studio. No, not a studio audience. No. They're friends who. Well, I guess you could say you guys support me, right? Right. And who are you exactly? Maybe that. Yeah, maybe our audience would like to know that. But, too shy. They're too shy. But let's just say, yeah, you are a group of energies and spirits. Yeah. We've got some spirits here who help with with bringing in some guests, and then you also, if we travel, if we go outside of the channeling space we're in, then they will, our scouts. Yep. We haven't done that in a while, have we? No. Okay, well, let's get on with the show for tonight. Okay, yeah. Well, it was a little bit of here and there. Is that what is said? Okay. About what we're gonna do tonight. Okay, but no. Diane doesn't know. Yeah. Well, it's one of those things. Okay, so Diane was having a kind of a tough week last week, and yeah, about that. And then she said, "Well, yeah, is this something we should do a show about? Because if I'm going through kind of not really confusion, but bumping up against some people, okay, bumping up against other people's energies. Should we do a show about that? Because I'm always interested in that. Okay, so whatever Diane is experiencing, because she's in a physical incarnation right now, right. So if she's experiencing it, then other people on Earth are as well, right? So it's always good to bring up these type of topics. Yeah, and just talk about them, right? Talk about them and see if there's any way that I can help. Yeah, I love that. Well, I always want to help. I always want to help. Okay. Yeah, and as Mark, yeah. I did. Yeah. I always did want to help. Maybe people thought I went about it in an unusual way, and maybe I wasn't always so helpful, but I tried. I did. I was a nice guy most of the time. Yeah. Okay, so let's get on with the show. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be moving. If you see me kind of twitching a little bit, okay, this is where I'm at with Diane's body right now, okay? So, yeah, is it distracting? I hope not. I hope not, okay? But it's what's happening right now, okay? So I am making my way more into the core of Diane's body, and she tends to be a little bit tense, okay? So when I come into the body, I need to loosen it up a little bit just to get it kind of in a more Marc mode. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What? Oh, well, no, I was like that as Marc too. I was a little bit hyper, well, a lot hyper, okay? A lot hyper because I was always usually very excited about what I was doing. Or motivated, very motivated about what I wanted to achieve. And there was no too much sitting around. Not too much sitting around. Ooh. Yeah, my English. Okay, my English. Okay, so let's just get on with the show. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to do a little bit of this and that. Okay, this and that. So I do want to talk a little bit about what Diane was experiencing last week because yeah, I can see it does happen with a lot of people, and then we'll just go from there. Okay. Well, yeah. Part of it is well, let's just get on. Okay. So let's talk about this. Okay, let's talk about okay, bumping up against other people. Okay, the bump. Okay, and yeah. So let's say your day is going along fine, and then yeah, somebody you know, somebody you don't know. Usually it's somebody you know who can affect you like this, or a situation. Okay. What should I explain that? Okay. So in Diane's situation, okay, her neighbors abandoned their cat. Okay. Yep. And so the neighbors who are still there have to take care of it, right? Feed it, find it at home, all that stuff. And it really upset her because she didn't feel, she didn't feel it was her responsibility, and she felt so sorry for the cat. And that went on. And then other things just added to that frustration. Okay. And yeah, Diane's really good about realizing that, okay, well, you can't control what people do. No. And everyone pretty much knows that. You can't make people act the way you want them to, right? Because all you're going to do is be frustrated and disappointed. So what's the way to go around this? Okay, so let's say, or an experience. Yeah, I think she had an experience where somebody didn't show up when they said they would. Okay, so people kind of not saying one thing and doing another, and not letting you know. And what was else? There was something else. Yeah. Well, there was something else. Okay, so she had a week of this. Okay. And what? Yeah. I'm getting there. Okay, so she said at one point, my life would be so much easier if people would take responsibility for themselves and their actions. And what else? Yeah, or just do what they say they're going to do. Right. Because it tends to mess up my schedule. Right. Because I'm committing to meeting somebody and then they're not showing up. Right. So okay. So yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Yep. It happens to everybody. And yeah, I might go back to a physical. Well, yeah. Let's just talk about, okay, current time. Okay. So let's look at this type of energy. Okay, so can we articulate it? Can we articulate it? Is it something that can be articulated, or is it something that is just an emotional reaction? And then how can you get it? Right. So you have to look at your own self. Okay. So does it really? Yeah. Worrying? No. Does it really help to even be frustrated or to try to figure out? Yeah. Diane spent a lot of time last week because I heard it all. Trying to figure out why these people did what they did with their cat. Okay. The situation is they moved out. They broke up. Whatever. Okay. And they just left the cat here. Yeah. Okay. So she spent a lot of time trying to figure that out. Okay. Why would you do that? How could you do that? And it went on and on. All these different scenarios. Okay. And did it do her any good? Well, maybe it made her try to rationalize it, right? Okay. But did it change the situation? No, 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 no. Okay, it just made her more frustrated. Okay, so let's see if there's a way that we can work with this and look at it. And yeah, yeah, okay, so first things first. Okay, yeah, so when you have the well, it's not, no, 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 not a recollection. Okay, when you have okay, the inner peace in yourself. Okay, the inner peace in yourself, knowing that okay, you're down there to experience others around you and what they do and how you are going to react. Okay, that's the basis for kind of why you're down there in that physical incarnation. Okay, okay, okay. So let's say situations like this happen. Okay, where something, yeah, it's deeply, or it can be, yeah, yeah. Diane's an animal lover. Yes, 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 yes. And so that really, 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 really upset her. Okay, and so anyway, let's look at this. Okay, now did it help? No, 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 to try to figure out their reasons for it. So you must look within yourself, okay? And what? Yeah, 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 I know, I know. I was saying this to, we had our talks, and she said, yeah, I realize that. I'm aware that it still upsets me, okay? It still upsets me. And well, yeah, so is it, you have to look at it. Is it upsetting you? Well, it doesn't really matter, okay? It's upsetting you, so you have to go from there. And how you can make an inner peace with yourself about the situation, okay? Now, okay, let's look, let's look. Let's really get in the hot seat about this, okay? Okay, so if you are under, or you have the peaceful inner peace that you realize you can't change what anyone else does around you, then you must make the peace within yourself, okay? You must create the space. Yeah, you must create space, a peaceful space within yourself, okay, to handle these type of situations, okay? So, yeah, and it does, okay? It does take some practice, okay? So if you don't get it the first couple of times, don't say, I can't do it. Don't say, well, you can if you want, but try not to say, okay, I can't do it. This is too hard. I've been like this my whole life. I can't change. Okay? Yeah. No, 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 no. Because you can always change. Okay? You can always change. There is nothing stopping you from changing, of course, except yourself, right? So any type of beliefs that you have, it's always good. It's always good to see, okay, well, is that my belief or is that somebody else's belief around me? And sometimes it is very hard to distinguish those fine lines. Right, but yeah, the more you contemplate it, the more you yeah, and think about it is one thing. Okay, I always yeah, I'm always suggesting to Diane, maybe keep the mind out of it sometimes, okay, and really look at your heart. Okay, look at your heart and feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, because that's what's going to be more sincere for you. Okay, yep, your mind. Yeah, minds are amazing things, but they all, sometimes they have, and they, yeah, usually, they're doing this for your best interest. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes, it's always good to work with the mind, okay? It's always good to work with the mind, but it's also good to know when the mind is maybe overstepping its little boundaries, okay? Okay, yep. Just make sure that you're all in alignment with that. Okay. Okay. So let's look at the energy. Okay. So yeah. So it's good to see the energy. Okay. Let's say there's a situation that's upsetting you. Okay. It's good to look at it as a specific energy or as an energy. Okay. So you can look at it as a certain color. You can look at it. Yeah. Invite it maybe to come for tea or to come to chat. Yeah, chat, okay? And yeah, invite it and say, okay, well, yeah, you can see it as anything, okay? Try to keep it, yeah, not angry. No angry energy, okay? You want it to be a higher frequency, okay? A high frequency of itself, okay? So ask it to come forward as a high frequency of itself, and that will eliminate some angst, okay? And just say you want to chat, okay? You want to chat, okay? Now, oh yeah. Well, we're getting there. Okay. So let's say, yeah, you bring it forward, And if you are somebody who is not used to maybe looking at energy, don't worry about that, okay? Because you have your imagination, okay? And your imagination will be able to do it for you, okay? If you have faith in that, okay? If you know that you can do it, yeah, just picture it. Just say, okay, well, and if it comes up as a pink energy, red energy, whatever, it may not come up as any color. It might just come up as white energy. Could be fuzzy, could have solid lines. It could be a shape of an individual. Okay. You want it to be as neutral as possible, though. Okay. You want it to be as neutral as possible. So ask it to be neutral as well. Okay. And then, okay, ask it to approach you. It doesn't have to get too close. Not too close. No. Okay. And then have a talk with it. Okay. Have a talk with it. Okay. And then just, well, you don't have to do, no, you don't have to give it an opinion, okay? Or your opinion. No, and you don't even have to know its opinion, okay? All you are doing is having well, I saw this, tete-a-tete with this energy, okay? And you can let it know, okay? Well, you do whatever you need to do, okay? You create yourself however you want to create yourself. You do whatever you need to do, but I am not letting whatever you do affect me in any way. Okay? So you can, and you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this, but sometimes, no, you can get rid of this type of energy or have it neutralize its effect on you by not even visualizing it. But if you're just starting out, sometimes that helps. Okay? Sometimes that helps. And then you can gently ask it to dissipate. Okay, or you can blow it up, whatever you want to do. Okay, just get it out of your space. Okay, if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can work your magic how you work it. Okay, but it helps. It really does help to see it as an entity outside of yourself. Of course, if you find that there's any part of this energy that has gotten into your space, then you will. You should pull that out. Should. You should. There I go again. Ask your guides. You can ask your guides to pull it out of your space, and it can rejoin the energy that you are speaking with. Okay, and get it out. Now, okay, so you're saying, it's just a bunch of colors, Well, okay, if you think that, then it might not work for you. Okay, because this is energy work. Okay, this is energy work, and it's 100% there, valid. It's out there. Everything you're looking at is energy. Okay, so it makes sense that you can envision energy and then make it work how you would like it to work. Okay, and you can do that with anything. Of course. Well, no. I'm saying, no. Of course, if an energy, of course, is going to have its own free will, so you're not going to be able to manipulate energy, but you can look at the energy around you and have it work for you, meaning that if you do not want to have it in your space, if it is trying to, I wouldn't say infiltrate, but because some energies, might be a little greedy, and want to get in your space, okay? And so this is, and of course, Diane fully admits that she allowed this situation to upset her as much as it did, because it is in general, of course, it is fair, upsetting. Of course it is. Cats are wonderful. They're great. So anyway, yep. What? Oh, okay. Okay. What? I'm talking too much. Yeah. Okay. Get back to the point. Okay. So anyway, that's one way. That's one way of doing it. Okay. And I'm getting there. Some of you may say, okay, well, I don't even want this type of energy in my space. Okay. That would be nice. Okay. But it's good to remember. And I reminded Diane this last week. Yeah. And she knows it. Okay. Yeah, she knows it. Okay. You're down there to what? To see how you interact with others. Okay. Like, I told her last week, you could be on a planet that had no one else on it. And that's cool. That's what you want. But if you don't want to have these type of experiences where you react to what others are doing, what other energy is doing, then you wouldn't be on Earth. No. Oh, yeah, you could do that. You could come down here and say, okay, well, it changed my mind. and then hide in a closet for, the rest of your life. Yeah, 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 yeah. But how many people are going to do that? No, no. And it's, no, it's an amazing thing. Okay, it's an amazing, amazing experience that you've offered yourself, that you've allowed yourself to create. Okay, so yeah, and Diane was, yeah. I mean, even though she's aware of this and she works with energy all the time, it's not to say that these type of things won't be upsetting. Or if somebody, stands you up for something and doesn't apologize and doesn't, so it's those type of things. Okay, so what Diane's mission in this situation was just to, make peace within herself about all this, right? How can she best deal with this, so that it is not upsetting and not occupying most of her thoughts, right? Because that's the thing. I mean, it's up to you if you want to, have this in your thoughts for days and days and days. Any type of awkward situation or upsetting situation, but she didn't. She wanted to make peace with it and move on. Okay. So she did. Okay, she did. It took her a couple of days. Okay, but she made peace with it. Okay, and she was able to deal with a certain part of the situation, or not deal, but be involved in certain part of the situation and not others, right? So it was a little bit of a compromise for her, but she knew that she had to do something. She had to take kind of control of her own self and do this, okay? And that's what it often takes, right? To just say, okay, well, that's it. Because don't appear, or it's not being selfish. It's being in control of your own self and your destiny, and to follow whatever path you want. And it could be that you are down here to bounce off of these situations and not just take them as they come and then deal with it however you want to deal with it. But I'm just going on about this because if you want to find a way to make peace with the situation and be able to get on with things, right? To get on with things and handle things the way you would like them to be, right? Feel good about. Isn't that one of the goals? I would think, okay, to just really feel good about every day when you wake up and look forward to doing whatever it is you want to do. And of course, something's going to bump up against you, right? Because that's why you're there, right? So it's however you want to handle it. And if you want to, be able to get over it, or pass it, just send it along its way, or neutralize it. So that's one of the ways. Well, there's a lot of ways of doing that. Okay, there's a lot of ways of doing it. That's just one. Okay, and you have to find. Well, you don't have to, but you may want to try. Another method might work better for you. Okay, but the most important thing is to realize what's happening. Okay, realize what's happening. Feel it, or you could decide whatever you want to do, that it's not working for you there, okay? And you need to move it along. You need to move it out of your space. You need to have it be elsewhere, okay? Or dissipate it from your space. Well, no, you can't do it. No, it's energy in its own right, so you're not going to be able to destroy it, but you can remove its power, not power necessarily, but its influence, okay? Its influence, because the only power that this type of energy would have over you is if you allow it, okay? Yep, that's it, okay, how's that, okay, Dr. Marc, that's my new, nom de bloom, Dr. Marc, okay, yep, okay, so anything else we want to talk about today? Yeah. Well, you know me, okay? I like to do events, okay? Especially creative music events, okay? So there's going to be something else coming up on the astral soon. And no, the guests aren't, no. The guest isn't completely guestless. Oh, well, Yeah, yeah. Well, David said he'd come. Yeah, David Bowie said he'd come. He always comes. He always comes. He always comes because he likes to support events that I do. Yeah, and I go. I do go to his. But oh, he's always very busy. He's always very busy doing yeah whatever David does. He always has something new up his sleeve, doing something, creating. No, no, no. But this is going to be a little bit different, okay? Because this is going to have music. This is going to have poetry. This is going to have theater. Maybe some film. Maybe some film. And yeah, so you may be asking yourself, okay, well, he's in spirit. How is all this? And if you think about it, okay, whatever is on the earth, okay, there's an equivalent where I am, okay. And you can create anything you want here, okay. But there is an equivalent, and that's where a lot of what is on earth is being pulled down from, okay, or transferred from, or transferred to, okay. It is different, obviously, because there's no, for instance, no physical film, but there are ways of creating film-like stories, or film-like films. Yeah, yeah, where I am, okay. And you can do anything. You can do anything that you can do on the earth where I am, okay. So anyway, it is another big event. And why do I do these events? Okay. Well, okay. Because I love to entertain. Yeah, I love to entertain. Usually now I'm behind the scenes a little bit, but I do entertain, and I could do anything from music to poetry, or read. Sometimes I read other people's prose. Yeah, sometimes I do. If I feel really inspired by what somebody else has written, I love to do that. I love to do that because I am always very influenced, and I was as Marc as well, influenced by what other people are doing, or other spirits, or other energies, okay. And everyone is invited, of course. They take place, I create the space they take place in. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be fairly large, okay, fairly large. And as I always do, I invite all of the Bolan-Beaty Boogie listeners to the event. And I will give you more information about that later. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's good. That's good. Yeah. This is. Yeah. No. I'm done. Okay. Yeah. I would like to thank you all for coming to the show. This is Dr. Marc signing off. Okay.